What's up, yeah? On my way to work, you already know the deal. And on today's fucking episode, I'm gonna talk about what the fuck happens after you fucking make it through those 8 weeks of boot camp, basic training, whatever the fuck you wanna call it. So depending on what fucking job you got, you either go to Florida, you stay in Chicago, go to Virginia, or you go to Mississippi. I believe it's Mississippi or Missouri. This fucking dumb bitch. I'll kill that dumb asshole too. Well, anyways, my bad. I didn't mean to say all that shit. It's just some dumbass don't know how to fucking ride a bike. Well, anyways, fucking yeah. I end up going to fucking. I end up staying actually. I end up staying because I was on hold for whatever reason. And I ended up staying in VA, fucking Illinois, Chicago, Great Lakes, whatever the fuck you want to call it, for a little over 3 weeks, basically a whole month. I stayed there a whole month, and then I went to Richmond, Virginia. So I started my schooling. Shit was fun, I ain't gonna lie. This was all before COVID though, so now after COVID, some of the people that ended up going to where I'm at after saying, man, it was whack because of COVID, just a bunch of bullshit after COVID. But shit, when I went, man, that shit was, we made it fun, obviously, you know. At the end of the day, it's only as fun as you make it. And I made that shit fun, homie, with all the homies. Yeah, you basically just go, you learn. You don't fucking learn shit, I'm not gonna lie to you. You just go there to bullshit, have a little sense of what the fuck is gonna happen. When you get there, you don't really learn shit until you get to the motherfucking fleet. And that's with every fucking job. I'm gonna just say that shit right now. Gotta merge, homie. Damn, bitch. Alright, watch, look at this. Now this bitch gotta merge over here. Alright, whatever. Fuck, I'm gonna cut you off, big dog. I apologize. Straight cut your dumb ass off, homie. Straight cut your stupid ass off. I'm gonna have to cut you off too, big dog. Well, I'm too good at this merging shit. But anyways, right, you don't really, in my opinion, you don't really learn shit until you actually get to the fleet, because that's when you start seeing what kind of systems you're going to be working with, what kind of equipment you're going to be working with, what kind of everything you're going to be working with. Yeah, in the school they can fucking say, oh, you're going to be doing this, but at the end of the day, most of the schoolings have very new equipment, and half of this shit is not even going to be there, because most of these ships are, you know, old as fuck. So that's why I say you don't learn shit till you get there. But other than that, A school is there to basically give you a heads up of how long you're gonna be working, what's it like when you work, like the rotating and stuff like that. That's basically what it is, honestly. You learn like basic shit about like the actual job you're gonna do, you know, but it's not gonna deeply go into detail and really break down everything you're gonna do. But yeah, so I was in Chicago for a little less than a month. I was on the waiting list. Basically, you do like orientation about how it is to be at that schoolhouse or that base in particular, what you can do, what you can't do. And then after that, they had us cleaning because our school wasn't there. So, you know, like, damn, what do we do with these fools? So they made us clean. But then when we got to Richmond, Virginia, that's when we got introduced to the equipment, what we're gonna do. And it was whatever. And that was my first time being in Virginia, man. That shit was whack as fuck at first, because it was hot as fuck, humid as fuck. It was just disgusting. I really do not like the East Coast summer. It's just humid as fuck. It's just nasty, bro. Like, you feel sticky if you're out for too long, or if you're doing any physical activity outside and it's hot and humid. You just feel disgusting. I don't like it. Nothing like the West Coast. Nothing like it. But anyways, I was gonna do the best that I could. I was gonna make the best of it. Do what the fuck I had to do. I was out there doing my thing with everything. If you know, you know. I don't want to say it like that, because But yeah, other than that, I was in fucking VA Richmond for about a little over a month, because that's basically, I guess, their time frame. Like, oh, this was ready to go, so whatever. After that month, or a little over that month, it was probably like 6 weeks. Then they're like, okay, the last week, you basically get your fucking, that's when you get your orders, basically. Okay, this is where you're gonna be at. You're gonna go to, wherever the fuck you get stationed at. And then, it was crazy though, because the day my homies got their orders, they're like that, or no. One of the homies was already at his duty station, because he was an Andes motherfucker. So he was in Virginia. He's like, he probably got there like a month before us. He's like, yo, Virginia, blah, 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 blah. And my other homie, that we all met in boot camp, motherfucker, he got Virginia. But my shit didn't pull up. Like, my orders, I wasn't able to see them, because I guess, I don't know what happened. They just were like, this wasn't on shit. So I'm like, fuck, dude. Obviously, I wanted to go back to California. I just didn't want Virginia, I was like, man, fuck that. So at first I was like, damn, these fools got Virginia. So I mean, if I get it, I'm down. But if I don't, then fuck it. I just didn't want to get another place, you get me, that wasn't here or there, because then I would have been like by myself, all fucking solito and shit. And then probably like 2 days later, I checked and it said Little Creek, VA, and I was like, what the fuck? And I told them, I was like, where the fuck this shit at? They're like, bro, it's basically Norfolk. And yeah, it was basically Norfolk. Then I came back home to Califas for like 14 days, maybe, no, 12 days. Came back, ate all the good shit, did my thing, and then headed to Virginia to start my naval career. I mean, I had already been to Virginia, so I had a little experience in what was gonna happen. But Richmond and Norfolk, Richmond is in the center of Virginia. Like, that's the center. It's like more north. You're closer to DC and Richmond than you are in Norfolk. And those two areas are very different. Very different. Probably like a two-hour drive from Richmond to Virginia. It's 100 miles, depending on how fast you can drive 100 miles. But out there you can't speed. Those motherfuckers take speeding very seriously. You will go to jail if you even go 10 fucking, I was about to say knots. If you're going 10 miles per hour over the speed limit, you will fucking go to jail. Those fools do not play. And over there, those fools are sacks. Like, the highway patrols over there are fucking sacks. You know what that means? Then you know what that means. But yeah, I get to Virginia. Start of my fucking career, whatever. Not career, experience. Because obviously, I'm not going to do more than 5. And then, so, they're supposed to hit you up on Facebook or however the fuck. But I didn't have a Facebook. I deleted my shit before I joined, because I was like, man, fuck that. I didn't want to give them any sort of anything to be able to like see what I've been through or what I've done. Shit like that. I just didn't want them thinking, oh shit, this guy is this kind of person. So I deleted it. So they had nowhere to contact me. The only reason I knew where the fuck my shit was because one of the guys at the place, schoolhouse, whatever, but became very cool with, that's my homie, that's my brother, he was getting the same place. I was like, yo, you got the same place, bro, let me get your number, so just in case, got his number, because those fools didn't even know I was gonna fucking come that day. No homo. So I basically texted him, I was like, yo, where the fuck the ship at? He's like, bro, I got you. He's like, because they were contacting him, so they knew that he was coming. They had no idea that I was arriving too. We arrived the same day. He just got there like a couple hours earlier. So whatever, fucking, he basically gives me a number to text. I text him, yo, where the fuck you fools at? And they're like, oh shit, we know you're coming. He sent me a location, it's gonna cost you. So they didn't even pick me up. I had to waste money on a fucking taxi. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. It was just bad. So that was my first impression of my naval fucking shit. After that, well, that's for a different story, homie. Now with that information, go do something with your life, puto.